Welcome to PM Fundamentals, the basics. I'm your host, Nathaniel Quintana. Let's get on this journey and see what we can learn about project management in general and get a good overview of what project management is and maybe even an idea of how we can apply this stuff to everyday life. Let's have at it. Let's start off first with how about the idea of defining what a project is first. If we want to know what a project is, that's probably more important. So here we go. The definition that I want to give you is, a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or a result. So what does it mean by temporary? Well, temporary means having a defined beginning and end. I mean, you know when you're going to start and you know when you're going to end. A defined beginning and end. That's important to remember for project management. Because you want to know what the project is. A project is temporary, right? It's a temporary endeavor. Also, unique. What does unique mean? Unique means that the product or service or that result is different in some distinguishing way from all other products and services or results that you were looking for. So once again, a project, just remember two simple things. Temporary, unique. Gotcha. So now we know what a project is. Let's get some examples of a project. How about that? Let's find out. You tell me now. Is this a project or not? Renovating the kitchen. Project or not? Planning a vacation. Project or not? Developing a business plan. A project? I'd say so. How about converting this old pickup truck right here into an electric vehicle? I'd say that's a project, as long as you know your defined beginning and your defined end, and if you've never done it before. I've never converted a pickup truck before into an electric vehicle. I'd say that's a project. How about cleaning this old garage? Well, maybe not old garage, but cleaning this garage. Is that a project? If you know when you want to start and you know when you want to end, and you've never cleaned a garage before, or maybe this is a different garage than you've cleaned before, I'd say that's a project. Maybe it's a weekend project. Whew, garage this dirty, maybe it's longer than that, huh? How about applying for college? Going on campus, visiting the campus, filling out applications? A project? I'd say so. You need to know when you need to start your application. You need to know when you have it done so you can get that acceptance letter. I'd say that's a project. How about organizing a video game tournament? I'd say that's a project. If you've never organized one before, get a bunch of friends over, prizes and all that kind of stuff. Organizing a video game tournament, definitely a project. Here's one. What about building a car and just producing that same car over and over again off a production line? How about that? Is that a project? I'd say not. If you're making the same car and you know you're going to make the same car every day and you're just producing thousands off the line, that is not a project. That's a process. It's a manufacturing process, for that fact. How about making cupcakes for a bake sale? Like this cupcake right here. What about that? Project or not? I'd say maybe the first couple of batches, since you're making it for a bake sale, might be the project part, but once you get into the rhythm of things and you're making 20, 30, 40, 50 cupcakes, it becomes a process after a while. You got used to it, you figured it out. So that's a tricky one. Alrighty, now that we know the definition of a project, what is this idea of project management? Let's look at this definition right here. Project management is a set of processes, tools, and techniques used to make sure various types of work are coordinated, understood, and can be completed within the constraints of time and budget. So there you go. What's that mean? That whole constraint, budget, time, and everything? It comes down to this. Who does what, by when, and for how much? That's easy enough. Who does what, by when, how much? That's project management. That's the easy way of thinking about it. Not bad, huh?